Hello, and welcome to another one of Baby Elias's stories. Our next story is called America is in the Heart, a Personal History by Carlos Bulosan. First published in 1946, this autobiography of the well-known Filipino poet describes his boyhood in the Philippines, his voyage to America, and its years of hardship and despair as an itinerant laborer, following the harvest trail in the rural West. Bulosan does not spare the reader any of the horrors that accompanies a migrant's life, but his quiet, stoic voice is the most convincing witness to the terrible events he witnessed. About the authors. Carlos Bulosan, 1911 to 1956, born in Binalonan, Pangasinan, under U.S. colonial occupation of the Philippines, arrived in the United States at the start of the Great Depression as part of a generation of Filipino migrant workers. From 1930 to 1956, Bulosan developed into a leading Filipino writer in the United States committed to social justice. In the 1930s, Harriet Monroe of Poetry magazine introduced Bulosan to the literary world as a poet. His editing of The New Tide, 1934, a Filipino workers' literary magazine, connected Bulosan to progressive American writers such as Richard Wright and Sanora Babb. Bulosan established his position as a major Filipino writer with The Laughter of My Father, 1944, and America is in the Heart, 1946. An iconic figure of Filipino American literature, Bulosan was recovered by the Asian American movement and the Philippine National Sovereignty Movement of the 1970s. With his body weakened by a long battle with tuberculosis, Bulosan died in Seattle's King County Hospital on September 11, 1956, due to advanced pneumonia. A pioneering Filipino writer, activist in the United States, Bulosan is an iconic figure of Filipino American literature and Filipino American labor history. Elaine Castillo was born in the San Francisco Bay Area. She is a graduate of the University of California, Berkeley. America is Not the Heart is her first novel and was long listed for the Center for Fiction First Novel Prize. An internationally renowned literary and cultural critic, E. San Juan Jr. is Emeritus Professor of English, Comparative Literature, and Ethnic Studies, University of Connecticut and Washington State University. He received his degree from the University of the Philippines and Harvard University. He was previously a fellow of the W.E.B. Du Bois Institute, Harvard University, and Fulbright Professor of American Studies, University of Leuven, Belgium. His recent books are Carlos Bulosan, revolutionary Filipino writer in the United States, Working Through the Contradictions, In the Wake of Terror, and U.S. Imperialism and Revolution in the Philippines. He will be a professorial lecturer at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines and at the University of Santo Tomas in 2019. Jeffrey Arellano Cabusao is an associate professor in the Department of English and Cultural Studies at Bryant University in Smithfield, Rhode Island. He was a Mellon postdoctoral teaching fellow in the Department of English at Kalamazoo College. He received a 2011 Early Career Educator of Color Leadership Award from the National Council of Teachers of English, also known as the NCTE. His teaching and research focus on U.S. ethnic studies, cultural studies and women's studies. In 2016, he edited Writer in Exile, Writer in Revolt, Critical Perspectives on Carlos Bulosan. In 2016, he edited Writer in Exile / Writer in Revolt, Critical Perspectives on Carlos Bulosan. A dedication to Grace Funk and John Woodburn, because I would like to thank you for accepting me into your world. I dedicate this book of my life in the years past. Let it be the testament of one who longed to become a part of America. Are you ready, baby Elias? Here we go, America!